So, just beat Dragon Ball Z Kakarot on stream. Reached the end. It's going through the credits right now, which you can probably hear in the background behind me. So my final thoughts on the game, my review of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is, as someone who is not super well versed in Dragon Ball Z, actually enjoyed the game quite a bit. Probably more than most people did. Because the reviews from what I've seen have been pretty mixed across the GG app, Metacritic, all the online places. And I'll say that I really enjoyed it. I think I got close to like 30 plus hours out of the game. So a pretty good amount of time, but I will say this. I'll say a few things. One is that if you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, or even if you're new to the series, I think it's a good starting point. But for longtime fans, there's a lot of stuff in there that I think you'll appreciate, including little items that you pick up that harken back to the original Dragon Ball. I think the combat's good. It is kind of repetitive, but I had fun with it. Using some of the attacks and then combining the attacks with the other Z Warriors was really cool to watch. The moments where it does these cool, like, animated close-up super attacks was a lot of fun to watch. But I'll admit, it did feel kind of bloated in parts. There was a few parts where it did feel kind of bloated. They were kind of padding out the length with fetch quests, other side quests. And then when you get into the Buu Saga, you fight Majin Buu like 5, 6, 7, I don't know how many times. You fight him like several times. And it just kind of gets grating after a while. It kind of wears out its welcome. And then not only that, but the Buu Saga has the longest cutscenes of the entire game. And so it's kind of frustrating to go from the other sagas where you're fighting all the time and doing these different missions and stuff. You go from that to a screeching halt because you're watching all these cutscenes. But all in all, I enjoyed the game. I had fun actually experiencing the story of Dragon Ball Z in a video game format, because I have a hard time sitting down and just watching anime as is. So it was cool to be able to play the game, unlock some trophies in the process, and actually see what the story was. It's cool. The characters are pretty rad. I really like it. I think the Cell Saga was my favorite, though. A lot of cool character growth there, but Vegeta has some cool moments in the Buu Saga, too. But anyway, those are my thoughts on Dragon Ball Z Kakarot that I just finished on stream over on twitch.tv/TheReformedGamers. Would love to have you all over there sometime if you haven't joined us yet. But that's my review of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.